Oh, yikes. Okay. Got a little distracted. Playing some head-to-head in Madden. A little too distracted, you could say. And then I discovered Ultimate Team. I had like 32 packs to open. But gonna start out with pole today, so we'll do the same old usual. And going up 2.5, so now we're at 155. See how we can run it, I suppose. Okay, do 2 more like that, but it's like right on from last week. Last week I got 10, but with an extra 2.5, I'll take 9. Maybe not 9 for 2, but 988 would be right in the line. And 8. So 1 more set. I feel like pole day at the moment is like the fastest moving workout I have usually. I feel like I can just really bounce back movement to back movement. And since I've lowered my volume and upped the intensity, you know, I can go a lot quicker and my rest periods aren't quite as long. Okay. Take off this D handle, and you know what? Hook the rope. We switched up our pull downs. I mean, tricep extensions. We're going to this guy, and I think I was at 140 around there. Kind of lost count. I heard myself at like 9 or 10. Kind of feel like 10, but let's see what I get on the next set and go from there, because the count was pretty awful. So 2 more sets and then some D handle rows. Okay, definitely 10 the first set, I feel. But let me know if it wasn't. But other than that, I'm gonna say we went 10-9, and we'll get 9 for one more set. Okay, I'm gonna do those motherfucking rows now. Take this 2.5 with me. Should be all I need. Struggling progression-wise on these two. It's not really helping that I have like a pinch in my left lower back. I need to try and get it out. It's really tough knot, but 2 more. Okay. Definitely gonna throw on the Easton patches today. Yeah, just go like 2 big ones here. I'll probably do my right side too, so it feels even. gonna wipe this down and head to the preacher curl. I think that's the same as last week. Bam. 9 last week. 9 with an extra 2.5. We're at 15. Last week was 12.5. So great motion. I'll probably take a minute and then go into this next set and hopefully get the same results. Shit. Okay. We tried. It was like 8.5, maybe 7.5. Around there. You know what it means. Actually, I'm gonna test this underneath. Second to my rear delt flies.
You wanna come get a snack with me at the snack table? Let's roll.
Honestly, lost count. Don't know where I was at, but let's just throw these up and pose.
Tell you all the Lord. The setup goes hard. Two cameras posted up. It's just
Feel flat, very flat.
That's like
Like if I walk in, maybe. You also.
that's true. Oh, yeah, I can agree with that.
It's not getting started.
Oh, okay. I'll just do a video at home. Okay, guys, I'm gonna multitask a little because, you know, I'm a Madden fiend. And I was talking about how I couldn't get my Wi-Fi working. Finally got it working, right? Nothing like a chocolate milk after a workout, right, Bingo? She's wagging her tail, looking at me all ornery like. But, yeah. You know what, guys? What a great workout. Speaking of workout, though, anybody been seeing all this shit about the Epstein files, bro? I mean, what the fuck? You know, I'm not gonna get into my personal beliefs because I don't have quite enough people to kind of express how I feel. I'll just give a little bit of tidbit because, you know, I like to be honest. So, you know, I've always believed like that was kind of what was happening with the Epstein files. And, you know, just for like a while now, I feel like if you're educated enough and you're willing to do your own research, you kind of look into it and you're just kind of like, oh my God, like, and you know, some people like don't realize it, and that's like crazy to me that they don't realize it. I'm like, guys, this is sitting right in front of your face. Like, come on now. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, and like, it's pretty crazy to me that nothing's being done about it. And what that means to me is like, you know, it's a lot of people in the government that are involved in the Epstein files. So there's nothing that's really going to be done about it, which is, you know, kind of what my assumption was going into it. So, you know, cool, it finally got released, and hopefully more of it gets freaking released. But, you know, it was bound to happen, and I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I cannot stay signed into my EA, and it's getting a little bit annoying, guys. But yeah, so Super Bowl's today, and I am switching up my meals now, so I'm kind of excited for that. You know, I'm keeping in a few things, like all I'm switching up is my lunch and my dinner, and I'm changing my snack back to yogurt. I was doing rice and egg whites. Rice and egg whites is hard to eat, you know. Just jamming like some yogurt and strawberries into a little bowl, much easier to eat. Actually pretty filling, so I'm pretty excited to get back on that grind. But my lunch and dinner, I got like some protein pasta, and I'm gonna do no fat cheese and chicken, so I feel like it'll kind of like, it won't really be Alfredo, but it'll be like cheesy-ish pasta, so it'll be easy to shove down. And I got kind of tired of eating just a chicken sandwich, so you know, I'm boosting up my carbs. My calories will probably go up like 100 or 200. I haven't really finished calculating everything per se. I still gotta get to that point because it hasn't really happened yet. But you know, I'm pretty excited to actually switch things up. You know, I can eat the same meal like pretty well, but you know, just after so long, you gotta change it up. You know, you gotta change that shit up, or you know, your body gets kind of used to it, and I feel like it stops digesting it as well, maybe. You know, I could be wrong. That could not be the case. But I feel like you got to start switching things up a little to help your body, like throw some new shit at it, you know, see how your body reacts to different kind of foods. Because if you don't try different kind of foods with your body, you're never going to find out like what foods your body digests well, holds well, you know what I mean. So you got to figure out what fuels your body best. So I do like to switch things up, you know, and for me personally, like rice, I don't digest as well. I can't really digest rice super well, which, you know, guarantee sucks a little bit. Rice is really great, but I don't digest it super well. So me personally, I can't really eat a whole lot of rice. You know, it sucks, but when I'm bulking, it's great because it's like noodles are, you know, a much better bulking carb in my honest opinion, you know, high in calories. You know, you can match grams like rice to noodles and you'd be like, oh my God, rice is perfect if I'm on 1,800 calories. But if you know you're on 2,200, 2,300 calories, it's like noodles is so much better so much less volume for a lot of calories. So I think noodles are great. So is bread. So that's what I try and do when I bulk, because I can't volumize rice as well. My body just don't digest it well, unfortunately. So, you know, it is what it is. But during a cut, you know, it doesn't digest super well for like the first few weeks, and then I can kind of get adjusted to it. But also I just can't, you know, you got to force so much more rice if you're bulking. So I can't really do that as well, unfortunately. But it is what it is, guys. I'm going to do some meal prepping for the day, watch the Super Bowl, play some Madden. Probably going to play some Madden until like halftime of the Super Bowl, because I really want to play some Madden. But we'll see if anyone's even online to play against because of the Super Bowl. So probably not. But I appreciate you guys watching. We hit 400 subscribers. Let's fucking go! Right, Bingo? I'm not trying to scare you. I'm sorry, honey. I'm hyped, guys. We hit 400. This is awesome. I'm super happy. Let's push for fucking 500 by summer. That's the current goal. Let's hit it. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. That's it. That's all I got.